Denied my revenge? After all I've done? Oh.
We stole his clothes too, I notice.
My life.
Oh, spare us. Now, where is the crystal?
You think I'm just going to tell you?
Yes, unless you'd prefer me to crush your throat so that you'd never be able to moan about how hard your life is again. Or sing, for that matter.
No, I'll tell you. Bernard has it. Something went wrong when he tried to use it, and he flooded the city.
So it was him, after all. The fool.
And where is it now?
I don't know. I don't know where he hid it. He only told me that he had it, I promise.
So, after all your big talk, you basically don't know anything.
It doesn't surprise me. I wouldn't tell this weasel my secrets either. Still, we know Bernard has it now at least. And with another asterisk to boot. Oh! What do we have here?
The crowd's getting ugly, Lord Bernard. They're asking for you to put in a special guest appearance.
Very annoying of them. Deal with it, will you? I don't care how, just get it done.
Your wish is my command.
What was that?
How did you? But no one could have. Whatever. Looks like it's now or never.
What the?
Caught you napping? You should know by now I'm always ready to make a dramatic exit.
Orpheus!
Later, losers. Catch you on the flip side.
Forget him for now. My men will apprehend him soon enough. I owe you all an apology.
Huh?
My behavior towards you back at the palace was unforgivable. Having seen you fight, I realize now how blind I've been.
Hey, no need to go overboard. We didn't take it personally.
Prince Castor just doesn't want to be on the receiving end of one of those Thundaga.
Hey, Elvis. What was that we saw before? When your book glowed up like that?
Well, I told you it reacts to asterisks, didn't I? The ones we got our hands on in Halcyonia helped me read a little more of the writing inside it. But this time, we seem to have been shown something from the past of the asterisk's previous owner instead. I've no idea why though, so don't go asking me to conjure up visions at will.
And I guess that means we're no wiser than we were before, right?
But no less wise either, eh? And that's the whole point of traveling the world in search of knowledge. To keep putting the pieces together until it all finally makes sense.
I suppose you're right.
What? A bird?
Is something the matter?
No. It's nothing.
Planning for success. Now that you have more asterisks to play with, it's worth thinking about how this might affect your character development plans. You need to consider which main and sub-jobs will make the best combinations, which passives you might want to bring into play. You can find quick tips on all the jobs available under menu, travelogue, memories, tutorials. That is 4 sub-menus. Be sure to take a look. Yeah, right now I think everybody just has the freelancer sub-job. Mostly so that I can just spam examine whenever I need it, regardless of whose turn is up. Later on, I'll probably equip like the Vanguard as a sub-job to someone who's equally physically offensive, like the pirate or something like that. I assume the pirate's in this game. The white mage is a good utility sub-job just on anyone who happens to be carrying a staff, just so that you can get free healing whenever you need it and that sort of thing. Anyway, let's see. Can I go into the abilities tab and look at the that's the abilities tab. Can I go into the jobs tab rather and look at the bards? So it's just called the bards, not called anything fancy. Skills, abilities, whatever. This is don't let him get to you, reduce physical damage to multiple targets by 15% for 3 turns. This is reduce magical damage by the same amount for the same amount of time. Increase the likelihood of a target being the subject of enemy attacks. So that's conferring the aggro change to someone else. Attempt to put the target to sleep. Born Entertainer. This is a passive. The effects of singing and artistry abilities are increased by a percentage based off of the user's level divided by 15. Interesting. So if I'm say level 15, 15 divided by 15 is 1. So are the singing and artistry ability effects going to be increased by 1%? Because that's not a lot. Even at like level 75, that's only a 5% increase, which actually also isn't a lot, considering I'm giving up an entire job slot, or ability slot for that. Won't be missing you. Increase multiple targets aim by 5%, which, no thank you. If you increase it by like 30%, now we're talking. Right through your fingers, increase multiple targets evade by the same amount. Are all these abilities buffed by Born Entertainer? Should I have that? Not sure exactly how that's gonna work. Increase physical damage inflicted by multiple targets by 50% for 2 turns. Alright, so that's offense is up. I assume this is gonna be the same. This is magic damage up. All killer, no filter. Increase multiple targets critical chance. Okay, screaming it out. Perform an extra powerful non-elemental magic attack on multiple targets. Okay. Shut up and dance. Cause a target to immediately act after the user. So messing with the turn order. That costs almost 200 MP. That's quite a lot. I don't know. We're gonna have to, considering it's only a one-time effect too, we'll have to talk about that one. I don't know if I'll be using the Bard. Some of the lower level ones look good. Obviously, raising your defenses are never a bad thing. What's the offense up? Hurt so bad and work your magic. Those don't look bad, but some of the other ones I don't know. I'll experiment with it, but we'll see how much I actually want to do anything with it. So I'm going to get out of here using a teleport stone. As soon as I dismiss those, teleport stones. We can go back to town. We will undoubtedly be sitting through another like 15-minute cutscene once we get back to town. But that's okay because I need to heal, I need to rest in the inn, I need to buy some more equipment, and I wonder if I can buy new equipment now that I passed another storage checkpoint in the form of a boss. We'll see. All right. Bards are another one of those classes that I've just really never been able to get the hang of.
How many times? Not while I'm eating. The smell of you is enough to turn a man's stomach. Oh, awful feral creature.
But
I have just taken delivery of a simply divine vintage. Do not disturb me. Unless, that is, you wish to return to the squalor from which you came.
sorry.
Fine clothes, fine music, and fine food and drink. What else does a man live for? How else can one revel in the glory of existence?
I'm sorry. Please don't send me away.
Oh, stop fretting, you foolish child. Shut up and do as I say, and all will be just as it should be.
Okay.
There's a good girl. Anyway, I've finished now. Make your report.
Orpheus attacked the princess as you ordered, but he was beaten and now he's run away.
Pathetic. I had thought his history with the royal nuisance would be sufficient to spur him on, but it seems not. Very well, you may leave. And what to do now, I wonder? I suppose the first order of business will be a little chat with a certain interested party.
Okay, so one, are you actually the Dogomancer and not the Catmancer, the Necomancer or whatever? Because I'm definitely getting more of a, like, puppy dog feeling from that one character who keeps getting, like, dunked on by the big boss than anything else. Alright. Second specialty is increasing the job of the level of a job to level 12 or beyond. You can go beyond that now. We'll unlock a second specialty. Alright, cool. So there is reason to to keep leveling jobs until the max level now, I guess. Or until level 12, anyway.
And now you have found me.
Princess Gloria, I must insist that you refrain from taking the prince out of the city without notifying the relevant authorities.
I was not taken anywhere, Dromed. I went of my own free will.
Your Highness, whilst I understand your desire to aid our nation's allies, might I remind you that Musa is no more. There is precious little benefit to be gained from spending your valuable time on lost causes.
Whoa! Aren't you highborn people supposed to be polite?
I am simply stating the truth.
Musa may be no more, Dromed, but our duty to Princess Gloria is very much alive and well. Her Highness and her friends will remain until such time as they have ascertained the truth of the situation regarding the crystal. And during that time, they will continue to be our honored guests.
As you wish, Your Highness. But please, I must beg you to conclude your dealings here quickly, Princess Gloria, for Savalon's sake. When your business here is done, Prince Custer, you are needed at the palace.
Can't say I'm feeling too welcome right now.
Well, you can hardly blame them for not wanting the prince bogged down with our business. The king is missing after all.
Dromed means well, I assure you. Forgive him.
Oh, please, it's entirely understandable. I'm sure I would feel exactly the same in his position.
You are too kind as ever, Your Highness.
You know, I get the feeling that our distracting the prince isn't all that Dromed's worried about. It seems to me that he has another reason for wanting us out of the way.
I cannot begin to imagine what else might be on his mind, but I will ask him if it makes you feel better. For now, I must return to the palace. I will rejoin you when my business there is concluded.
Being a prince must be hard work. Not that we have it easy, I guess.
Aye. Someone tells me Bernard's not going to be telling us where he's hidden this crystal without some arm twisting.
Perhaps his companion can help us. The girl.
Yeah. What was her name again? Anyhow?
Yes, that was it. Let's see if we can track her down.
Castor has left the party. Alright, I am going to read the party chat, I guess. Let's read the party chat. Put my visual novel skills to use. He makes my skin crawl. Yeah, Bernard? I assume you're talking about Bernard. Oh, Orpheus. Well, he sucked also. The way he speaks, even the way he moves, literally everything about him makes my skin crawl. So why the heck can't I stop his stupid face from popping up every time I try not to think about it? It's the same, sounds like the same concept as the earworm, the song that just gets stuck in your head no matter how much you try to think about something else. I get that too. Sometimes the more you try not to think about someone, the more you can't help it. And now it's happening again. I literally see his stupid grin. It's horrible. You're probably still annoyed because he got away. I know I am. What's done is done. The matter is in Prince Castor's hand now. Make it someone else's problem. You know, you knew Orpheus back in Musa, right, Gloria? Was he always such a pain? Well, he was certainly rather a dramatic person, prone to exaggeration and so forth. Prone to narcissism and self-obsession, more like. I'm guessing he's always been nothing but talk, though, right? Like, as soon as the going gets tough, he falls to pieces. Precisely. No wonder he'd rather feel sorry for himself for having been caught stealing from your father than to face up to his actual problems. Yeah. There really isn't a single good thing about him, huh? Well, at least I know why he gets to me so badly now. Thanks, Gloria. Oh, of course. Not entirely sure how I helped exactly. So, let's see. As for Bernard, the true mark of a man's character, as they say, is how he treats his underlings more so than his equals, is what came to mind during most of that last exchange. A long lunch. His flask? Ah, of course. Alright, here. One flask filled with delicious iced tea. Could I ask you to go take it to him? Alright, you know what? Because I'm probably going to forget, because I am not having any business near that set of ruins any longer. Let me go do that approximately now. Okay, here we are. This is the guy who wanted his lunch. Speaking of lunch, I ran off in between the cutaway and got some of my own. Anyway, there you are, and with my flask, finally it is time for lunch, or at least it would be if I had a fork. Can I eat with my hands, perhaps? Forgive me, but could you ask my wife if she might be so kind as to send me some cutlery? You suck. There had better be some dang good quest rewards for this. Goodness me. How in the world did I manage to forget his fork? Here, we have a matching pair of them, you know. Now please, take it to him quickly as you can. Alright, this has been like 3 or 4 in-game days at this point. Wait, is that a different quest? Is this all part of the same quest? Is there... I didn't turn one in, right? Are there multiple quests here? Please tell me this is all you need. There it is. Thank you so very, very much, friend. And now, at last, it is finally time to eat. Now that was worth the wait. My wife makes me a nutritious, delicious, packed lunch every single day. Without her love and support, I would truly be lost. But why can I say this to you, a perfect stranger, and not to the woman herself? Please, you must go to her and tell her that tell her thank you, and that I appreciate greatly all that she does for me. So that's the rest. I think. I assume that's going to be the end of it. Okay, anything else? Ah, you again. Forgive me once more for my scatterbrained ways. Did my poor husband shake his fist and curse my name? He did what? He asked you to tell me that he appreciates greatly all that I do for him. Truly, tee-hee. Oh, he can be such a sweetie when he wishes. I have decided tomorrow's packed lunch will include an extra helping of love, and a flask and a fork, too. Heh. Okay, that is it for this one. 020, a long lunch. Yeah, you don't say. Several in-game days, a boss fight, and like 5 cutscenes. That's a large JP orb. Alright. You have a new side quest for me, which I can talk to you for.
I'm fine. I just wish I could say the same about my shoes.
Yeah, looks like they've seen better days. You should get some new ones.
I know. But these are... well...
What's up with you two, eh? What are you both staring at? Crikey! The state of your shoes, Adele. They look like a hungry goblin's had a munch on them.
Hey! Don't say that. These are the shoes you...
Wait, I passed a wee footwear emporium not long back. You can get a new pair from there. Oh, it's a classy place, though. Tell you what, I'll go on ahead and smooth the way.
Hey! Wait! Elvis? Elvis? Oh, why do you never listen?
Guys?
Okay, find some new shoes. And this seems to be not tied to any particular NPC, just a party quest of sorts. Snug scarf is the reward. I feel like the reward should be shoes and not a scarf, but you know what? We can make do. So that's where the main quest is going to move onwards to. Over here is where this quest objective is pointing. I wonder if there are any new ones that have opened up. I wonder if there are any on the overworld that I can pick up talking to NPCs or something. I haven't seen any. I haven't seen any NPCs on the overworld the way I did in the Grasslands.